Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Dockery. In my life, I have worn many hats and tasted many flavors. As I travel the world, I explore the finest cities in search for culture, history, and great food. Along the way, I get to meet today's most interesting celebrities, focusing on the positive side of life, allowing them to share their causes, charities, and what truly fascinates them. We cook and dine with some of the finest chefs of our time, preparing healthy and delicious meals in some of the hottest restaurants. Also, we showcase the latest, most creative, and hippest trends of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I pursue my passion for health and fitness and acquire some of the most innovative wellness strategies. And now, I want to share this all with you. So come along on this amazing journey, and together, we will experience a world of health, beauty, and life. On today's Health Beauty Life, we dance with Adrenne Janic. The former host of Overhaulin lets us in on what it's like to be a new mom and in on some of her favorite celebrity workouts from her new show, Fit, Famous, and Fabulous, including burlesque dancing. Then we head to the Bacchanal in Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. The granddaddy of all buffets is home to over 500 unique options every day of every week, featuring gourmet offerings and a dessert station like no other in Vegas. Up next, Lloyd Wright is by far the most dynamic American architect, and we got the opportunity to visit his winter home and campus, Taliesin West, for an unforgettable look at the mastermind behind some of America's most iconic buildings and structures. But first, let's hit the dance floor with Adrian Genic. What would be better than a beautiful woman who loves cars? Adrian Genic shot to fame as the sexy host of Overhaulin and has been seen featured in many other shows as well. Her newest adventure is Fit, Famous, and Fabulous, where she tackles some of today's biggest celebrity workout routines, revealing how they stay in shape. We met up with Adrienne at the Hollywood Dance Center, where she shows us her favorite workout, cabaret dancing.
Yeah, I started off modeling almost 20 years ago, and from there it kind of snowballed. I did commercials, a lot of sitcom work, and then I got into hosting and got on this little car show called Overhaulin, which is a car makeover show. I didn't know anything about cars. I was a model, an actress, and that's about it.
Which is kind of a cool angle, because they're gonna like put you in these situations. Oh gosh, look at this pretty girl. She doesn't know anything about cars.
I learned on the job, and I have to say I caught the car bug. I thought, okay, it's time for me to have my own classic American dream car. And from Overhaulin, I went over to the Speed Channel and I built my 68 Firebird on a show called Hot Rod TV.
Hi, I'm Adrienne, and welcome to my garage. This is my 1968 Firebird, which I helped design and build along with Year One.
I know now you've transitioned and you're doing a new show.
I have a new show right now called Fit, Famous, and Fabulous, and it's a celebrity fitness show, and basically I'm hanging out with celebrities, working out with them. We've also done other segments from food. I've cooked with Rocco DiSpirito. Did an NFL workout with Kendra Wilkinson, so I've got to experience a lot of fun activities on that show.
Well, and you have a favorite though, and that's what you're going to share with us today. So tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today.
Today we're going to be doing a little burlesque dancing. On my show, I met Sean and Lorena from SNL Choreography, and I just got hooked. I mean, at the time I had been looking for a new workout, and when I came in, you know, I'm not a professional dancer. I was a Fanta girl, but that was really the extent of my dancing with the soda.
How you doing?
Yeah. I was a little bit intimidated, but once we got going, I thought, wow, this is not only a great workout, but also being a mom, I felt like, oh,
new mom.
I'm a new mom. Well, yeah, he's 3 years old. I felt, wow, I feel sexy again.
Stick around, we're just getting moving with Adrian Genic. Welcome back. Now it's time to start moving with Adrian Genic.
During my pregnancy, I gained 40 pounds. And I wasn't one of those women that lost it within a couple months. I kept the weight on. Finding something you like to do, I think is important. Like, you don't want it to feel like you're working out like, oh, I have to go to the gym today and lift weights. You don't want that, and I think that's the key. So when I met Sean and Lorena, I thought, wow, this is a great new workout.
Well, let's bring them in, and here they are.
Sean and Lorena.
Wow. These dancers, what can I say? Well, wow, I already like this already. How you doing, guys? Well, now, you know, tell us a little bit about your backgrounds.
Well, we met 10 years ago.
I detect an accent.
Yes. I'm
Very
from
sexy accent.
Mexico.
Oh, a little
Chihuahua.
spicy Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yeah, I'm also a singer. I'm a recording artist. So I was going on tour in Germany. I needed dancers, so friends were like, you have to meet this girl, Lorena Ortiz. She is amazing.
They're an
Right on.
awesome team. I
How
love them.
exciting. Well, I can't wait to get started. So what do we do first? How do we get started?
Patrick, you're gonna be up here. Let's
Okay,
get started right
wonderful.
away.
Now you can hide me from, like the camera can hide. This is okay. Focus on the pros.
When you're learning choreography and you're dancing, don't think too hard.
Okay.
Don't.
Have fun.
Your body, the more you do it, the more your body.
We'll get there one day. Maybe not this day. But the good news is you guys are already there and we'll see how it's supposed to look. So there you go.
So back up a little bit so you can see me.
Very good.
And go up a little bit forward so you can see Lorena. So we start, feet together.
Get together.
Gonna go down the stick. 1, 2, 3, drop your head on 4, come up. 5, 6, 7, kick your foot, and your hand goes behind your back. And you look at the audience. Yeah? I'm sexy, we feel good. 7, hand behind your back. We go 1, hit him with your booty. Hit him with your booty. Hit him with your booty. Turn to the front. Yep, let's keep going.
1, 2, 3, and jump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2,
Walk.
3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, arch, and in.
Right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arm comes up. You're gonna drop and pop. Yes. How we feeling?
Hey, you know what? I'm feeling it in my legs. But it's so fun. I could do this for hours. Yeah, sticks of love. Boom. Thanks so much. I'm loving this. This is a great workout. You're right. Not only is it sexy, it actually burns your legs. I'm already getting a little bit of sweat going on, and it's just been a few minutes. Pound it out, pound it out. And thank you for being here. And until next time, just remember to
Enjoy.
Next up, the amazing Bacchanal Buffet. Welcome back to the Bacchanal at Caesar's Palace. Welcome to the Bacchanal Buffet, voted Best Buffet in Vegas 2013. And once you're inside, you'll know why. Located in Caesar's Palace on the Strip, this 25,000 square foot buffet is a slice of heaven for food lovers. Well, hello everybody. Today we're here at the lovely, world famous Caesar's Palace, and we're with Chef Scott Green at the Bacchanal. This is your newest buffet here. I mean, it's rated like #1, I guess. Yes, huh?
#1 USA Today. It's the latest and greatest of all the buffets in Las Vegas. So we've been named #1 through almost everyone that names people #1. So, which
It's a pretty
is good.
big deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what makes you so unique? What's the difference?
I think it was our approach to a buffet. So we took the buffet concept. Instead of doing a traditional Vegas buffet, we built little restaurants, and we conceptualized it that way. So we brought in specialists and people that understood each type of cuisine, and then developed it as a individual restaurant. So we prep like a restaurant. We operate each little area like a restaurant. A selection, 500 items, the most offered by any buffet. Well, that was the beauty about doing 500 items. We went after every market. So it's not just that you want to come to a buffet and have crab legs, or you want to come to a buffet and have Chinese food or whatever it is, eating gluten-free and sugar-free and vegan and vegetarian and all these options. We customize that to each guest. So we'll give you a little tour and walk you through, and then we also prepare things specially for everybody.
As Chef Scott Green said, they offer over 500 different dishes each and every day, from Asian, Italian, Mexican, and everything in between. The Bacchanal offers 9 globally inspired show kitchens. So this is the Asian cuisine area, huh?
Yes, absolutely. We have, like I said, a big array of Asian types of food. We do, right around the corner, you'll see sushi. We do some Asian barbecue, Peking duck, char siu pork, things like that.
Okay, now you're killing me.
We do a lot of Asian soups, so we make soups to order, such as ramen, pho, udon, wonton. So all those different broths and different ethnicities of soup, we find a very good option in a buffet that you don't see very often. We do an array of different pizzas. We do a couple different styles. There's a couple nights a week where we highlight Neapolitan style pizza. So we crank that oven up, the fire gets even hotter, and we do a little different style of pizza. We do made to order pastas and a lot of traditional Italian favorites. So, you know, lasagnas, baked ziti, pasta, penne alla vodka.
All the stuff I can't have, but I love.
Stuff, but it's delicious.
And it's so good.
I'll have it for you though.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate that.
Not to mention, their seafood section is top of the line with crab, lobster, and over 4,000 oysters shucked every day, delivered fresh for your enjoyment.
This seafood looks absolutely gorgeous, fresh, amazing.
Very
I
good
don't
station.
smell, you know,
You don't,
some of the
yeah, you don't, you don't smell it. No, you should never smell seafood.
I agree.
So, absolutely,
I agree.
absolutely.
And you have fresh juices? Are you kidding me?
Fresh juices. So we do about 8 to 12 juices on a daily basis. We do cucumber juice, tropical juice, watermelon juice, apple juice, carrot juice, orange juice, cranberry juice. So
wow.
All fresh squeezed juices. Very, very good, very healthy, very good option. Something you don't see anywhere else.
Yeah, you're blowing me away.
During the morning, we do a lot of, we do our fresh oysters. We do shrimp cocktail when we transition over to lunch. Then when we hit into dinner, we do, of course, our crab legs. You can get them heated up to order from some of my folks.
A lot of people
back
don't
here.
realize you got to ask.
You got to ask.
And then they'll heat your crab legs up because some people go, I don't like them cold. Well, guess what?
You can get
Tell them
them
what's up, Scott.
Absolutely.
They need to know these things.
Every single time.
Absolutely.
But Chef Green might have broken all the rules when it comes to dessert. You won't find another dessert bar like this in Vegas.
You have to go big or go home with desserts. So it's what people are going to end their meal with. You know, you didn't think we went big before. We definitely went big now. So this station offers probably the most items. We do made-to-order crepes. We have amazing flavors of gelato. We do mochi. So and then we do everything else you can think of. So traditional cakes, pies, creme brulee.
Yeah, you know, I got to get over. We're going to get over here and get a plate and then taste the food. I just can't wait, and we'll have you kind of guide me through it.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Well, you know, I'm going to start to look at some menu selections now. Chef Scott took off for a minute. He left me on my own. Bad mistake. But I'm going to grab a plate here, and I'm going to get some of these items. Oh my gosh. Right off the bat, what do I see here? I see some grilled asparagus looking so delicious. And I'm just going to get a little bit of each because I don't want to overfill my plate initially. And I'm just going to go crazy pretty much.
Now that my plate is full, it's time to sample the Bacchanal and see what all the talk is about.
Yeah, did I do good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you're going to show us.
This is my first round.
Yeah, you're going to show us how to eat that dessert.
I'm just going to keep going back.
Being a good boy, yeah.
You know, I don't want to put any pressure on you. So you eat the good stuff.
We'll leave that to the professionals.
Take care of the
all
dessert,
right?
absolutely.
You know, come on. Well, I'm going to start off with my salad. I have a nice salad here now. I mix the greens up. I put spinach, I put mixed greens, and some arugula. I just did the vinegar and oil.
That's the way to go. I mean, it's simple salad, you know. And as we said, everybody has their option.
Super fresh. That's the key to the salad.
Absolutely.
Super fresh and delicious.
Fresh and cold and good and
Good
delicious.
balsamic too. And then the pho, which is the Vietnamese soup, basically.
Yeah, it's a noodle soup.
And then what are the components in this one?
It's rice noodles. It's a beef-based broth.
Okay. Easy for you to say.
Yeah, not quite. And then we do just there's some beef in there, some bean sprouts, and
Nice noodles.
rice noodles, yeah.
Now let's see if I can do this. I mean, I get the noodles here. So some noodles and some beef.
Good stuff. One of my favorite soups.
Yeah, I love it, and I can eat it, which is a good thing. That's char grilled here. Big deal.
We do it on our wood burning grill over peachwood.
Peachwood.
Which gives it peachwood lends a really good flavor to a lot of food. So,
Wow.
good stuff.
Amazing. The grilling makes a difference. Got a little turkey here. And that was, now is that smoked turkey or is it
We just do a
roasted?
regular roasted turkey breast.
Oh my gosh, that's not a regular turkey breast. That has a lot of flavor.
Of course.
Do you brine it? Do you do anything special?
Anything that's done right, you're going to get a lot of flavor.
All right.
My turn.
Now, I'm going to get back at this, but you take your turn. Show me how a pro does it.
This is one of my favorites.
What is that?
This is a chocolate chip cookie we bake to order. Real nice and moist, and some of our baklava ice cream.
Oh gosh. You had to go there, didn't you?
You might want to look away.
I did. This hurts. This is pain. How good is it?
It's amazing. Yeah. As it always, yep.
Oh my gosh. And then that looks like bread pudding.
Yep.
You threw a little ice cream on there, didn't you?
Throw a little bit of ice cream on the bread pudding.
Industry.
And you know.
So that's got the cinnamon, the raisins, and the all
Very
the
traditional bread pudding with the ice cream makes a big, big
Oh yeah, it
difference.
does. You guys, this is amazing. You gotta get out here if you get a chance when you're in Vegas. This is like a destination in itself.
It is.
Going to the Bacchanal.
The Bacchanal.
Coming up next, Taliesin West in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're back at Taliesin West and Frank Lloyd Wright's School of Architecture. Frank Lloyd Wright is arguably the most iconic American architect the world has seen. His palette for design was inexhaustible, creating projects like the Guggenheim in New York, Falling Water in Stewart Township, Pennsylvania, the Frank Lloyd Wright School of Architecture, Taliesin, in Spring Green, Wisconsin, and the masterpiece that is Taliesin West in Scottsdale, Arizona. It wasn't until Frank Lloyd Wright was 72 years old that he would decide to build Taliesin West, which would inspire some of the greatest achievements in architecture for the next 20 years of his life.
We're in Frank Lloyd Wright's living room, which he always referred to as the garden room because you have the view of the garden. And Frank Lloyd Wright's architecture was always bringing the outside in. Basically, Taliesin West was completed, if you want to say completed, because it's always been a work in progress, in about 4 years, from 1937 to 1941. And then during the war years, they were not able to travel. And then in the late 40s, Frank Lloyd Wright came back, looked at Taliesin West with new eyes, and started making terrific changes. He would have an idea, and he was one of the few architects, I'm still working at this, he was able to design the entire project in his head. Everything, color, shades, textures, people moving through the building, and then he would go to paper, sketch it out, give it to one of the architects, and the architect would refine it a little bit more, and then eventually we'd end up with the drawings. And so it was a very coherent process, the way it worked, from the sketch of Frank Lloyd Wright to the finished project.
Wright's anchor and muse was nature, which he spelled with a capital N. No better example of this can be seen than in the design of Taliesin West. With its living and workspaces open to nature through walls of windows, native stone and hardwoods, Taliesin West blends beautifully and naturally with its desert surroundings.
This is just beautiful, this whole look here.
The big room on the left is the big drafting room,
Okay.
and then up above in the center is what we call the guest deck. It's a series of cubicles for overnight guests.
Oh, wow.
And then on the lower level is our dining room.
I remember walking through there, yeah.
And then the area to the right is the residential
actual
portion of Taliesin. And then Frank Lloyd Wright wanted to remind you that you're in an oasis in the desert, so you have the water and the green grass and the flowers.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Taliesin West started as a campground, but it would only take 4 years to complete. With nature at its core and some Asian influences that can be seen around the complex, Taliesin West is breathtaking. The grounds consist of Wright's residence, cafeteria hall, front offices, and auditorium.
Between here and Wisconsin, the foundation has 18 pianos.
Wow.
Frank Lloyd Wright insisted on a piano in each of the public spaces.
Wow, he must have loved his
He
music.
loved playing.
The next to the last building that Frank Lloyd Wright built on this campus was the Cabaret Cinema. But the most important place at Taliesin West is the drafting room. It's here that every winter students of Taliesin travel from Wisconsin to Scottsdale for their winter session.
So this is the place where all the magic happens in a lot of ways, right?
Drafting room.
Okay, but nobody's here, I guess.
The apprentices went to Wisconsin last week,
Aw,
and so
we missed out on it.
normally this is bustling full of apprentices and computers. etc.
It was in these hallowed halls that many of today's most iconic structures came to life and continue to be brought forth by new generations of architects. So no matter where you take in the view of Taliesin West, you will be astonished. To truly take your breath away, stick around for sunset. As the last rays of the sun hit the Sonoran Desert and the McDowell Mountains, Taliesin West comes alive in the night sky.
Well, what a tour.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And this wasn't everything. I mean, you just did a quickie for us.
Yes, you just saw a very small portion of Taliesin West.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. People have to come here to experience it because cameras can only capture so much.
Yes,
And
it needs to be experienced.
And you know, it's pretty funny because as we're out here, I mean, everybody's walking up to you, tours are going by. You're like a big celebrity out here. I loved it.
No, that was a coincidence.
Really? Oh, it doesn't happen every day?
No.
You're being modest. Well, where can they go? What's the website? Because I want them to check the website out.
FrankLloydWright.org is the foundation website, and you get information on the school, tours, everything about the foundation. So it's worth visiting.
Absolutely, and it was incredible. Thanks for having us. I appreciate it so much.
Okay, enjoyed.
And thanks so much for being here with us. And until next time, just remember to
Enjoy.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks to all of our guests on this week's show, and until next time, just remember to enjoy.
I was a Fanta girl, but that was really the extent of my dancing. Yep.
Yeah.
The soda.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You would really love this, Aaron. These dancers, what can I say? Well, wow, I already like this already.
We're gonna make you feel sexy.
I can be the pole.
I don't know if there's a pole in front.
I was hoping, you know.
Did you bring your feather boa?
No, maybe I'll have to borrow yours. I don't know.